show can be a little gay,
But if you're not,
that's okay.
you can listen and have fun
Either way.
Xena, Star Wars, Doctor Who, guests and music and reviews, Game of Thrones, Winona too. We promise there's something for you. She nerds out. We're girls that like dirty things. Dirty things.
Hello and welcome to the She Nerds Out podcast. I'm Kat.
I'm Wendy. This is Tara.
On today's episode, we're going to do a little nerd news with the Golden Globes. Fresh off the presses. We have the Golden Globes, highlights, winners, losers. We're also going to do a mail sack. And we have a tiny little bit of snopping this week in snopping. But first, Wendy, are we still doing this birthday thing?
We are not.
Oh, okay.
What? We're not. I'm tired of them. I feel like I was looking for other ideas because at this point we know all the birthdays.
This is news to us, by the way.
Yes, I know. I saved it as a surprise. I thought maybe I'd throw back to the old days. Remember what we used to do? Do y'all remember that?
This day in history kind of thing? Or this month or something?
The National Day of the Week.
Right.
Of like things to celebrate.
Okay,
this
let's
week.
do it. You don't want to do like this day in history? Like in 1812 on this day?
That sounds like a lot.
I like to forget history and repeat it.
That's fine.
I'm doomed to repeat the past. Oh, well,
Wow.
I mean, if you want to look back this day in history, it's January 6th, so
Oh,
you know.
gosh.
That's
Yeah, never mind.
That's a wonderful day in our country's history. Let's look at that. You know what else it is? It's National Bean Day.
Yes.
Eat
What's everyone's
your
favorite bean?
green.
Ooh,
I love a
that's fun one.
garbanzo.
Or
I
baked
like a
bean.
baked bean is
Oh,
good,
baked bean's good.
or like a black bean,
Okay.
and like or even a
Black beans.
refried. There's a lot of good beans out there.
How about a soybean? I love an edamame.
Oh, I'm a nah. You know, I
Really?
really want to like edamame, but so it's just a little like
Slimy.
dry for me.
Interesting.
No, I don't know. Dry,
Okay.
slimy would make more sense.
Find the unhealthiest bean, and that's probably the one.
Yeah.
January 7th, National Bobblehead Day. I've
Oh,
got
very
several.
good.
I like
Yeah.
a good bobblehead.
Yep.
They're
Who
fun.
doesn't?
Somebody out there, I'm sure, doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And, the January 8th, Take the Stairs Day. So
That's good.
if you can, if you have stairs, take them. If
Okay.
you don't worry about it. The 9th, National Word Nerd Day. I play word games every day. Do y'all play word games? I play Wordle and Quirtle.
Oh no.
I
And
should.
Word Find. You should work your brain. Crossword puzzles. You know.
I gotta work my brain.
I feel like the 10th is our day. It's called Peculiar People Day. Are you peculiar? January 10th is the day to celebrate.
Yeah.
Couple more.
Okay.
The 11th, National Milk Day. I enjoy a good glass of milk. I had a glass of milk today, mug of milk. Some people are against the milk. I grew up in a generation where you had to drink it to get strong bones.
That's right.
And I still like
There
it.
was no other way.
No other way.
Yeah.
They literally had commercials of the little boy who drank milk and became a big, hulky man. So
That's what everybody wants. Is to be a big hulky man.
now, you know, I drink my milk.
It's good.
Chocolate, white.
About strawberry? I don't know. But
Strawberry's fine. I mean, you got
Okay.
your soy, you got your almond.
I
Don't you
like
have
an
some
oat milk myself.
oat milk is
Yeah.
the bomb.
I'm all about it.
Just like good old normal milk.
Okay, but what do you like your 2%?
2%.
Yeah,
2%.
2%.
I like a 2% milk. In my cereal, and my
Not one of those
chocolate.
crazy vitamin D'ers.
I mean, I like my vitamin D, but if I just, gotten into the 2%, that's usually what I pick up at the market.
I gotcha. Unfortunately, Wendy is on the surface of the sun again.
Trying to keep leaning out of it. Stupid sun.
All right. Is that
Some
all the
places
days?
don't have sun. I'm envious.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very, very sunny here, especially sunny.
All the time.
Sounds great if you're in a non-sunny spot, but we have our weekly rant of it being too sunny and too hot here.
It's oppressive.
Yep.
Well, good news. The winds are coming.
Oh, good.
We're supposed
The
to
the fires can come then.
Yeah, we're supposed to.
I
Supposed to
just
get a
want
big
clouds
windstorm.
and cool. Just clouds.
We got a little bit of
It's
that.
January. No, we didn't.
This is
did.
like summer.
We got
all
like a
year
few
long.
days, and then it was
Yeah.
back up to like 90.
We're in a drought,
and then
Kat.
down to 75. Oh,
Yeah. It's
wow. Let's get to some mail.
true. Okay. Well,
Order
hold on
stuffing.
before we do
Oh,
that.
that's right.
Good things.
Never
over,
mind.
Over the holiday, Leah, my wife, who I'm married to,
Mhm.
we went to the movies.
Oh, what did you see?
We saw a little movie called Smile 2. Just kidding. We saw we saw Wicked,
About damn time.
the musical,
Mhm.
and it was very good.
Very good.
It was very good.
Very
That's
good.
it?
Yeah.
It's
There's
a little
no way
tepid.
I could possibly love it as much as you guys because I just don't love it as
Happiness?
much. But I thought it was
you
great.
saw the stage play?
I
or no?
did. I
Okay.
did. It's a
But you
beautiful.
weren't like, okay.
It's a beautiful movie. The performances are amazing. Ariana Grande is a treasure.
Yes.
She steals every scene and every
Yes.
moment that she's in. I laughed my ass off. She is so funny.
Just wear the throat. It's pretty.
So funny and adorable. Everyone was great. We both really liked it.
Okay.
Good.
Glad you
Okay.
liked it.
Glad you're.
I have no
just thought it was
notes. I have no
nice.
notes. It was great. The ending was like amazing. So good.
Yes.
Yeah. It really builds
Yeah.
nicely.
And yeah, I can't wait for the next one.
I'm glad you finally made it to the pictures.
Thank
The
you.
movies.
Me too.
With her.
Yeah.
It was not a sing along, it was just a regular.
It was reg. It was reg.
And you went to the movies.
Yes, we went to a movie theater in Burbank, California.
Okay.
Went to the
You can just
AMC.
get it buy it at home now too, but
Well, we didn't want to do that.
okay, good.
We love a movie theater experience, especially
It needs
movies
to be
like
seen in a
this.
theater.
100%. Yeah, big time. But no, it was great. No notes, no criticisms.
My roommate's friend, she persuaded her to go see it, and she said she liked the story but didn't care for all the singing. Like, does she know it was a musical?
I don't care for all the singing.
She enjoyed the story, but then they kept breaking into song,
I guess
ruining the flow.
She
Yeah.
just must not like musicals. Period.
Yeah.
Tell her to read the
do
weird book then.
Yeah.
You'll love this weirdo book. It's really long. All right. Well, there you go.
Thanks for seeing it. I'm glad. I'm glad you liked it.
I did. I liked it a lot. Thank you for encouraging me to see it. You both seem very disappointed that I'm not emphatically in love with it. It was great.
I mean, I would have expected you to be wearing like a Wicked shirt today or something, but it's okay.
Okay.
It's all right. I mean, I don't even have a Wicked shirt. I do have a Wicked lanyard.
That's cool.
Nice. I have multiple Wicked shirts for my trek across 3 targets.
And yeah, that's right. Sure, you didn't even want. And you have a popcorn bucket.
I might need a Wicked shirt sometime.
Have you guys been back to see it?
We
Since,
watched it on Christmas Day
Oh, great.
in the
Yeah.
house. I had the screener.
Very good.
Watched it with mom and my roommate.
And me, I was there.
Oh, well, you were implied. I was. It was in my brain. I was implying when I said we.
Oh, okay. Well, it translates very, very well to the small screen.
Great.
I enjoyed it just as much.
Awesome. Good.
Yeah. And we watched it with her. Her roommate has never seen Wicked in any form.
What did she think?
She liked it a lot. She went back. Her friend kind of wanted to go, but she didn't like Ariana Grande. And then when my roommate saw it, she was like, "You're not watching Ariana Grande. You're watching Galinda."
Yeah.
So she got her to go. And then that's the person that said, I liked it, except for the singing.
I don't like this person.
No.
Who is this person?
I don't know.
Weird.
Whatever. At least they helped Wicked make some more money.
There you go.
Yeah. Maybe they can afford to make Wicked 2 now.
Yeah, hopefully.
Let's hope. You know.
Have they already filmed it? Do they film
Yeah.
it back to back? They did.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
They've been on this project a while.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
He was
All right.
saying at the Globes, I think, Wicked 2 is like the main course, and you're in for something with Wicked 2. I hope so.
I
Don't
bet.
blow it.
No pressure.
Yeah. Is it mail sack time now?
I think it's mail sack time. Should we
All right.
Let's
jump
head to
in?
the mail sack.
Should we
Yeah,
jump in?
let's jump
So-
in.
What you guys don't know
Oh no.
is that remember on New Year's Eve we recorded with Ann Hicks Bleecker, and she came up with a little mail sack song, just a little jingle. Well, I pulled that, added some music to it. So that's our temporary. That's our temp
This-
jingle.
Okay. We took too long, Wendy.
Well,
I-
listen, I don't want you to
I guess
feel
three-
three years is too long.
I don't want you to
No.
feel competitive about
really.
this, but
Okay. So now Anne is our. Oh, are we hearing it now?
no, absolutely not.
Oh,
No.
we don't even get to hear it now.
Well,
Everyone else gets
We'll
to
have
hear
to.
it. Yeah.
We'll have to
I can make
Okay,
that
come up
happen.
with our own.
Okay, ready?
Mail sack, mail sack. Everybody wants to hear the mail sack. Mail sack, mail sack. Da 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 da. Mail sack.
Ah. Fine song.
Da-da-da-da-da. It's
I
a
really
good
thought-
temp. It's a good temp.
I've kind of forgotten. I really thought it was she's gonna have her chipmunk voice.
Oh, yeah.
So
Would have been too good.
that's- we still can have that option, Wendy.
We,
Yeah.
so, anyways, that's what we'll be playing that until we get a permanent.
All right. Oh, we'll
Just a
get you permanent.
placeholder, guys. Don't feel upset. Don't get competitive or anything.
Too
Okay, I
late.
see what you're doing.
Gauntlet thrown. Let's go to the mail
Okay.
after that open. Why delay? Let me prepare my voice. Long in here from Jen called stomach bugs, ear infections, and shingles. Oh my. Dear the Wizards of Gaze, it's been a December. Remember when Daniel got sick during Thanksgiving week and I hoped for a better December? Ha! I was a clown, a damn clown. I jinxed myself. The first week of December, Daniel got a little stomach bug. I went to wake him up that Monday for school, and he was covered in vomit. For a child that hates noises like high winds or rain when he
Jesus
sleeps,
Right.
he sure is fine vomiting on his pillow and then flipping that bad boy
Oh.
over and carrying on like he doesn't
Lord.
have vomit in his hair.
Daniel.
You know what? With cats, sometimes they throw up on the bed. You're like, is it near me? And then it's
Yeah.
fine till
I
morning.
had a near miss
I
with
get it.
Duncan last night.
You just
I
let it
woke
go.
up to the
Oh,
Yeah.
I got
God.
to put him down on the floor. Yeah.
If it was people vomit, though, it would not be the case. I would
No,
run
God.
away. But cat
Yeah.
vomit, I'm like, that'll keep. As long as I don't roll
It
it.
just gets easier to clean up when
not
Even if I
going
do.
it's
anywhere.
hardened, you know?
I'm showering tomorrow anyway.
Good Lord.
Back to Jen. He missed 3 days of school, and that Thursday, his bus driver asked, what was he sick with? There's pink eye and walking pneumonia going around at the school. He recovered, and a few days later, he developed a cough. We went out of town for a day, and that night when we got home, his cough was worse, and he vomited up his dinner.
Really hope
Hey.
listeners aren't sensitive to vomit.
Yeah, we should have
We had sound effects. That is not vomit sound effect. The next day on the 23rd, we went to urgent care, and he was diagnosed with an ear infection and was put on antibiotics. He's pretty good at taking his special medicine. I noticed a bump beside my nose that this is a rough holiday. Beside my nose the day before Christmas. I didn't think much of it, but the next day we were having Christmas dinner at my parents' house. The area around my nose was painful, and I had my brother feel it, and he said what my husband said. It must be a pimple. But at least he didn't say what my husband said. Take a needle and poke it.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
That night, while I was washing my hair, my scalp ached, and there were some bumps on my scalp that hurt when I touched it. When I looked in the mirror, my eye was a bit swollen and tender.
Oh.
I don't like
The
this.
next day, the
doesn't look good.
26th, I went to my parents' house to hang out, and my mom saw my face and was shocked. The bump had scabbed over, which wasn't there the night before she saw me. When she saw me, I asked her to watch Daniel while I went to the urgent care that was nearby. After an hour wait, the nurse and the doctor saw me. I told them my ailments, the right side of my jaw, my scalp, my eye, and the side of my nose were tender. My sight wasn't blurry, no pain inside my eye, just the surrounding area. The doctor put some yellow ink in my eye, and I saw yellow for a bit. They left the room, then came back with the diagnosis. Shingles.
Oh, you got the
Ooh.
shingles.
The shingles. It's a viral infection that causes a painful rash. It's the same virus that causes chickenpox. So I'm basically having a lot of fun here, you guys.
Oh no.
I was told to contact the eye doctor so nothing bad would happen to my optic nerve. In the words of my husband, you would hate it if you went blind. You'd be so mad. I mean, if he can do it, so can I.
Oh.
Oh, I caught a cold the day after I was diagnosed. So much fun.
Oh, Jen.
The places I contacted wouldn't be able to see me for like 2 weeks. I didn't have that amount of time. This was urgent. So I found someone who could meet me on the 31st, which was earlier today. Here's what I found out today. My eye is fine. I just have to keep taking my medicine. The pain and rash will go away in a few weeks. And I could get shingles again in the future because it lays dormant in your body until it wants to torture you and fuck you up again. My words, not the doctor's. If one more thing happens to me, I'm going to lose it. Anyway, I don't want to jinx myself. So I hope 2025 is just meh and nothing special happens. In fact, I hope the coming year brings me so much boredom that I go insane. I want no fun whatsoever. Happy New Year, Jennifer. And then this photo of me the day I got diagnosed and I look like I've been in a fight. Also, one of the pictures is of my dad and Daniel. I got the photo framed and gave it to my dad for Christmas.
That's cute.
Daniel's a bit obsessed with my dad and loves to copy him.
Aw.
A little over a year in that
That's cute.
photo. Ooh, that looks rough.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen.
Apparently,
Ouch.
shingles is my doctor told me shingles is hitting younger and younger people than, because they tell you after 50 get the shot, but he's like, people are getting it at younger ages now.
So is shingles is chickenpox, but if you've already had chickenpox, you won't get shingles? Is that how that
No, I
works?
think
No.
you still can because I had
Really?
chicken pox. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I had to, I got the shot. I think if you've had chicken pox, you're possibly
You can get it.
you can't get it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
If you haven't had the chicken pox, then you can get the chicken pox.
Yeah.
God.
What a weird thing.
All right. Well, this is a medical podcast, so I'm glad
Yeah.
we're getting all this out.
Clearly.
I was sickly through some of Christmas and right after. It was that weird thing everybody had where you like kind of sinusy
it's
coughy,
going around.
sniffly, sneezy. By the way, there's a video with a note to Daniel from Santa that says, "Thank you for the milk and cookies. Be kind to your mama and daddy. They love you very much. Please use kind words and don't say shut up. I also hope you feel better soon. Keep taking your medicine. Love, Santa." That's a nice note.
That was very nice of Santa.
Okay.
Don't say shut up.
Don't say shut up.
Very specific.
Rude.
Yeah, very specific.
All right.
Thanks, Jen.
Thank you. I've got one from Heather. It says, "Happy and nerdy new year." Hi, nerds. I hope you all have healthy and wonderful times in 2025. Wendy and Tara, feel free to break out singing anything from Wicked or Agatha all along.
I hope you're happy.
It's always welcome to my ears. I binged Black Doves on Netflix, and when it was heaps of humor and suspense. Oh, humor. I like that.
I
Okay.
gotta see that.
I like humor.
Kira and
like humor.
Paddington had well-rounded characters, but I thought they could have had better writing for Sarah Lancashire's scenes. She is too good of an actress to waste. Here is a good luck limerick for 2025. A happy and nerdy new year to snop tarts who bend every ear. With Tara's passion for grays and guessing Wendy's birthdays. No wonder Kat drank all that beer. Cheers. Skol. Okay.
Slancha?
Pronounce slancha. Slancha.
Slancha.
Slancha. To a prosperous new year, Heather. Thank you. Heather.
Cheers, Heather.
Thanks, Heather. Slancha to you, Heather.
Kat, will you join us in breaking out in Wicked songs or not just because you
I'll
just
try.
like it?
I'll try to keep up. What did you say? Because what?
Because you just like it.
You thought it was very good.
I mean, that's a
It
good.
was fine.
Isn't
It was
that a
fine
positive
film.
review? That was
Yeah.
a pretty positive review.
Yeah, it's a
Do you
good
think
review.
you could write a movie like Wicked and put that together, Kat?
Absolutely not. Not even close.
Okay.
Is that is that how we rate things now? If you can, could you do that? Well, then it's really good. It's great. I
Turn
love
your
it.
nose. Oh, great.
I
Now
loved
it's great.
it. I
Okay.
loved it.
That's what I was looking for a little bit
Okay.
more.
I loved it. It was
All right.
it was fun. It was magical. It was funny. It was heartbreaking. The goat stuff really got me.
Yeah.
Goat.
Dr. Dillamond. His little goat ears with their
Aw.
in the back, and he's in a little cage.
Yeah, not great.
They do a great job with his eyes. Bad goat eyes.
Okay. I'm gonna read an email.
Please.
Let me just find it. There it is. The subject is, yes, musicals are recorded. Hey, Snop, not with gnomes here, aka Heidi. Heidi is she's been on before, and she was one of our co-mods at the
Yes.
Yeah.
Herbtopia. How soon?
Yeah.
Okay. Not with gnomes here. Just wanted to let you know these days most Broadway musicals and plays are recorded. These pro shots of actual stage productions are archived mainly for stage direction and choreography reasons. You can go to the New York Public Library, get a library card, and then watch a show in their screening room. That sounds awesome. Heidi, good
Oh,
tip.
wow. Do they have Wicked, though?
Okay,
No.
I'm on the Reddit.
Let's
I'm on
see.
the Reddit. And
Okay.
there's a rumor that supposedly they didn't, but there's the Wicked Pro Shot was actually filmed after Kristen left, and it's
Oh,
Idina
come
and
on.
Jennifer Laura Thompson.
Why would they do
They haven't
that?
released it. This is 2 years ago too. They haven't released it because it's not in their financial interest to do so.
What?
I don't even care if
Because then
Kristen
people
Chenoweth's not in
can't
it.
go, won't go to the plays. I don't know.
I guess.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Screening room. I've done this during a previous visit to New York City. It's hilarious and fun, but obvi somewhat ridiculous, as like myself, most of us don't live in New York. So what's a theater kid and nerd to do? Once a show closes, sometimes these pro shots are released via traditional means, such as PBS, or there's a limited movie theater run like the recent release of the stage musical, Waitress. Have you guys seen Waitress?
I started the pro shot of it.
Oh.
It was on. It's on some streaming service. And I love Sarah Bareilles. I just couldn't. I just wasn't in the mood for it at that moment. So I'll have
gotcha.
to go back and finish it.
Well, I saw it in London. I saw live in London. Just
Oh,
saying. No
okay.
biggie. No big deal. Nowadays, you can see more on Broadway-specific streaming services or on Disney Plus, like they did with the Pro Shot of Hamilton. I love how it's called a Pro Shot. I've never heard
Yeah.
that term before.
No.
There's a Broadway specific streaming service.
I've seen ads for it, yeah,
Really?
and it's for plays and for musicals.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Hollywood, however, will always want a piece of the pie, so they will give us polished film adaptations such as Grease, Sound of Music, or more recently, Mean Girls and Wicked. And what if these various professional options don't appeal to you or are not accessible? I'll let you know on a little secret, the slime tutorial, quote unquote. Do a search of any, I feel like this is a secret thing. Do a search of any modern stage musical's name along with the words slime tutorial, and you'll probably find some results over a thing that rhymes with boo-foob.
I'm looking now.
Huh.
And it is not Christian Chenoweth in this one that I'm looking at.
Oh, okay.
Is it like someone sitting in the audience with a
Well, it
camera
says
kind of thing?
I don't. It's just like one of them said compilations of the best shots from Wicked. Like they compiled the best video that they could find of everything.
Interesting.
Again, not Kristen Chenoweth in that one. Here's one. Here's one I think with Kristen Chenoweth, but the quality is definitely subpar. But yet, I'm gonna bookmark that because I would like to watch it.
Interesting.
Interesting. Thanks for the slime tutorial info. I'd never heard of that.
Interesting. All right. Good to know. Thank you, Heidi. Appreciate the heads up.
Thank you very much.
Cheers and Happy New Year. Sincerely, not with gnomes. Thanks, Heidi. I mean, not with gnomes.
Okay, it's
Wendy?
my turn again.
Yeah.
It
AK
is.
again. The long one from AK. Well, hello there is the subject. My lieges, welcome to 2025. What an end to the year you gave us. Sir Liz in LA, what dedication, saluting grandly. That was entirely mental. I'm so impressed by this profound dedication. Magnificent. Congratulations. This is. Do we get to see the sweatshirt?
Did we take a picture of it
You
last
posted
time?
pictures with, I think you put pictures on the Twitter.
I think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I posted
Sky?
pictures on Twitter and Instagram. Did you put them on Blue Sky,
Yeah.
Wendy?
Mhm.
You did. Okay.
Some people
Yeah,
don't.
I'm holding up the sweater for
Yeah,
sure.
some people don't go on those things.
Oh, well, they're there. They're there. Okay, my dudes. I believe that was Postman Pat. We were thinking of. Postman Pat and his black and white cat. That would be Jess. It's a classic theme tune. Oh, that little storm. Dara. Our storm naming convention is shared between the meteorological, not metropolitan offices of Air. Is that how you say it? Air?
Irie, I think it's Irie.
Irie?
Irie?
That's
Irie?
Ireland to most of us.
Ear? I don't know.
Ire?
I'm gonna go with Ire.
Ire?
Otherwise Ireland.
All right.
Us and the Netherlands, known as Holland generally over here, though that's just the nearest two provinces, I gather. Like the England United Kingdom of Great Britain business, ye can. Oh my gosh, I'm like, you're reading word soup. I'm getting all tangled. So they're a right mix of Celtic, Germanic, and British, which are with our colonial multicultural history means could be almost anything. So it's quite fun sport trying to work out pronunciation of storm names. Dude, that damn sentence was a sport.
That
My
was
goodness.
tough. Well done, Wendy. You nailed it.
At the time of writing, Storm Eowyn has yet to join us. I'm sure she will at some point. We've had snow, though, a whole centimeter down here. A bit more in the frozen north, I gather. Wow, when you guys talk traffic, you really mean it, don't you? That's how you spot an LA native? I'm guessing you guys don't have a decent underground? Good one. Okay. As a public transportation system, not anything shadier. I think that's the only thing that stops Londoners being the same way. No, I mean, we have a transportation system, but there's a chance you'll get like shot or stabbed or something.
And there's
It's
like a
not
total
that
of
safe.
like for the 50 miles that LA County is like 50 square, well, not square miles, but like from like north to south over 50 miles.
Right.
We have a total of about like 8 to 10 different lines. So it would take you like 8 hours to get from northern LA County, southern, from the city. Like the city itself is like enormous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, you know, that goes like, there's like one really long one that goes straight down and then one that like crosses it. And they may have like one diagonal, but then you think how many miles and miles are in between
Yeah.
each of those. Like you can't just get off and then hop on another one unless you're like in downtown. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
It's not
so bad.
convenient.
It's
No.
not and not reliable or safe.
No.
No. Have the things. So that's why there's traffic.
If you're listening, you're coming to LA and you're gonna work in public transit to get around, don't do it.
No, because you'll be walking like 3 miles to get
Yeah.
to the train. And then you can't, I mean, you can take the bus, I guess, but
Don't do that.
again, it's,
You don't want to do that.
you have to
No,
take
you-
like
you
10
really don't.
buses. If you want to get from like Burbank to Hollywood, you have to take like 10 buses and go under a mountain pass. And
They,
I mean,
they
you
just
could take-
installed safety plastic or some kind of safety barrier for the drivers because there's so much, danger.
Anyway.
It's good times. All right, back to AK. Since Max brought it up, and we've got a Nebula stan around, I'll try for a mildly interesting Karen Gillan Doctor Who fact addition. The one thing that clinched it for her was that she's tall. Matt Smith is tallish for an actor, and they wanted someone who would match him, logistics of filming as well as the nature of the character. And she's tall for a lass. From her tape, they were like, well, she should have been good, but she's probably not tall enough. She looks wee. She turned about 5'10", and he's 5'11". So they thought, bingo. I'm guessing that's Yahtzee to you lot. No, we say bingo. Come
I
on.
like bingo.
I just looked up Yahtzee. What a peculiar game. You have to choose how you want to score which what. If then else rules. How does anyone keep this stuff straight in their head? Weird. I didn't ever play Yahtzee, so I don't
I
know.
don't think I did either. Probably
didn't
for
play a
that.
lot.
I remember looking it up and I remember them being like, nah, probably
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah. I remember we had a Yahtzee game, but I played with the little cubes. I never knew how to actually play the game.
What's the one where you pop the thing and then like the letters would fall into the holes?
The Boggle, I think.
Boggle.
Oh, that's
Boggle.
Boggle.
That's
That
what
was
I
the
think
game.
of.
That
when
was
I think
more
of
of
Yahtzee,
Boggle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Captain, my liege. I'm not in the least bit surprised that you were named foreperson. You're definitely a leader. We all knew this already. You are the captain.
You're too kind,
I-
AK. Too kind.
He's our captain. So I've read the book, but not seen Wicked. Not the musical, not the film. I'm beginning to feel
Interesting.
this is a gap in my education. Yeah,
I agree.
I agree.
Okay, you need to. I mean, I'm impressed that you've read the book, and it will be a very different experience. And the book is much darker than the movie. But yeah, please. Now you're next on the list. We got Kat to watch it.
Now it's your
Careful,
turn.
AK. You better say you love it. They get really mad.
So, Sir Beck, when did your Sarah Lancashire obsession begin? Are we talking Last Tango here? Wow,
That's a
listening to
message
you.
board. That's a
Yeah,
message board.
that's for you, Beck.
That's
Board,
not for
message
us.
board. No.
Wow, listening to you lot defending Skeleton Crew. Yes, the kids are dumb and admittedly annoying, and they're not going anywhere. But you should still watch it. Jude Law is coming, and he's British. Gotta love that. You do know I'm British, right? I don't find a bloke being British to be an enormous draw, to be honest. Jude Law is a decent actor. I like his work well enough, but that's not really for his accent, you know. I can go to the local shop and be spoken to some bloke with a British accent. But I did keep watching. The Owl was cool. The Owl was the best thing to happen on this show so far by a mile. Stop it! It's good.
The Owl
Don't think
was fun. I did
good.
like the
I
Owl.
did like
lady.
the Owl, but there's some really good stuff that comes up.
Are you caught up, Wendy? Now?
I am. Yes.
I'm not.
Yeah. Bryce Dallas Howard, man.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
did like
her
her
episode.
episode.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's good. I'm digging it. Mrs. Davis. Did I like it? Yours? Maybe. I mean, after the first one, I watched the next, and then the one after it. So I was intrigued, and I did keep watching, and I was okay with how it all ended. So I think I did. You have to bear in mind that there's not a lot of TV I really love, and I'm British, so not in any way in touch with my feelings. But I enjoyed it, and suspect some other people might also enjoy it in a "why the fuck is this happening" way, perhaps. If anyone else out there has seen it, I would be interesting to hear what they made of it. The whole AI thing is really quite a different take to the POI version, even Samaritan, but still interesting.
Wait, what is that in reference to?
Mrs. Davis, the show, I think it was on Peacock. It was by Dave Lindelof, I think, was who we found out. And it was about an AI and a nun and
Oh,
fighting.
the nun thing. Yeah.
The nun
okay.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
The nothing.
Okay, snop archivists around the place. Any idea what the sexual elephant in the room was, or even just which episode? Yeah, because we don't know. I'm not Googling that 8 Miles Wide song. No,
What?
I don't need to know this song. My brain is polluted enough already. Must resist. Must not find this song. Resist.
It's on YouTube. You have to look on YouTube. It won't be on like I don't know if it's on Spotify, but it won't be like on some of the mainstreams.
Yeah, you gotta
look
watch
at
the video. The video's really cute.
Yeah.
And it's an earworm, man.
It's an earworm,
It'll
yeah.
stay with you.
Maybe that's AK doesn't want to do it.
See Wicked first. Hope 25 is being kind to you guys so far. Love ya, Sir AK.
Thanks, AK.
So far, 25's good.
It's fine.
All over the. It's not been a good year in the States so far. There's a lot of stuff happening. I feel like it's going to be some crazy year, but we'll see how it goes. Gird your loins. It's going to be a doozy.
Gird 'em. You
Yeah,
gotta
what's
gird
up
'em.
with Canada? Justin Trudeau resigned today.
That's right.
He's like, I've seen the writing on the wall. I'm out. I'm retired.
Yeah, it was kind of predictable.
Yeah.
We got drones blowing up Teslas, New York, New
my
Orleans
God.
disaster mess, planes crashing. It is a lot of Audrey Plaza's sad.
Oh, so
So
sad.
new. It's
Terrible.
Like every day, it feels like bad. Jimmy Carter, he died. Did he die the day before New Year? I think he was like 2024 at the end of 24. I mean, but he was 100. I mean, that wasn't like a shock, but
Right, and he had been in hospice for some time.
yeah.
but still.
I feel like he lasted longer than people thought.
Yeah.
But still, it's just a lot of bad stuff starting the year.
Yeah, I couldn't believe Aubrey Plaza. If you haven't heard, her husband passed away, committed suicide.
Terrible.
Shockingly, yes. They were together for 14 years. That's really
Yeah, I heard, and they married during the pandemic. I think.
It's very sad.
Yeah. I guess that would be
Anyway.
time for an awkward segue to the Golden Globes.
Now to the Golden Globes.
I don't know how else to get there.
We're there. We're just
They're just in the Golden Globes now.
Yes, the Golden Globes this year,
Good show.
hosted by Nikki Glazer.
yeah.
Have you guys seen Nikki's comedy stand-up comedian?
A little bit.
I've seen clips. She does some roasts.
Yeah, she
roast.
kind of became more of a household name when she roasted Tom Brady. That was good. That was fun. But no, she's been around for a while.
Yeah. So thoughts now, Kat. Not to throw you under the bus here, but you've watched clips, I hear, of the show, not the entire show.
You heard correct.
Okay.
Your sources
Heard it
are
from you, so
accurate.
yeah.
I've seen clips. I was watching a little bit of it when it was on live, and then I just got distracted.
Okay.
But Nikki was great. What I saw in the clips I've watched, she's really funny, and I
Yeah.
haven't heard any negative critiques, which is so hard to do the day after these things. So yeah, I think she was very well received.
Yeah. Yeah. All I saw was good stuff on the socials, and that's hard to do.
It
She
really
was a
is.
good mix of snarky and edgy, but not too much.
Right.
And
Not
funny.
like mean and trying to make it awkward.
Yeah.
Like that man last year and
Right.
many other.
I'm looking at some of the jokes that got cut, and they're probably a good idea that some of these got cut. But I did like this. The Wild Robot is nominated tonight, and by that I mean Nicole Kidman after 2 white wines.
That's pretty good.
That made me laugh. Some of these are a little more. I can see why they took them out. But
Well, and there was like she was gonna, one of these bits was a Wicked song
Yes.
about the Pope show.
Popular.
Popular.
Conclave, I guess.
I saw that, and she started singing. She's got a good voice.
She's pretty. I was actually intrigued because she
Yeah,
does.
she
Yes,
sounded
she was
good.
hitting it.
I was hoping
yeah.
she would continue singing it. It was really funny,
Yeah.
and she looked amazing. Oh my
She
god,
did look really
She
great.
looked
In
so
that pink
good.
dress, she looked really great.
She looked very good.
She
I
was-
feel I've seen that they're like, hey, she can come back for a while. Like they loved it. She was. They had a couple of really bad hosting years, and she was a very much needed return to what the Golden Globes are about: getting the stars drunk and irreverent humor.
Yeah,
And they nailed it.
yeah. She did a
And
good job.
surprise winners.
Yeah. So what were some of your favorite winners of the night? Anyone?
Let's see. Wicked won for, let's just call it the Blockbuster Award.
Or you made a lot of money.
Ariana did not win for supporting actress.
Kind of surprising, right?
Yeah. And Cynthia
Kind
was
of.
nominated for actress, was she?
Mhm.
Yeah.
She wasn't nominated.
She lost to Demi,
Yeah.
which was
Oh,
one of
oh.
my highlights.
Demi
Even though I love
winning.
Cynthia Erivo,
You're right. Yeah.
Demi was awesome.
Yeah. That's a movie I will not be seeing, but
I'm
heard it's
totally
very
gonna watch
interesting.
that.
The
I'm totally
Substance?
wanting to watch that. Yeah.
I did
Body
watch.
horror. Yeah.
I did watch Demi Moore's acceptance speech, and it was really. I thought it was really nice, and like she said that she's been doing this
Yeah.
for over 40 years, and this is the first time she's ever won an award for acting.
That surprises me.
It's kind of shocking.
I kind of, but remember what she was, because she was Brat Pack days when I was watching. She wasn't known as like, oh, Demi Moore, respected actress. She was like in the one where Robert Redford, I forget, where she sleeps with him for $1 million, and then she was in
Indecent
G.I. Jane
Proposal.
and Indecent Proposal, and
She's
you
in
know,
Ghost.
And it's not. I mean, she was good. It's just. I feel like she was, like she said she was told she was a popcorn actress who sold movies, but don't expect to be like critically accepted as a true artist actress. And I was like, that's kind of what you thought she was, actually. And I'm
But
so happy
maybe
for her.
because she was only hired to do those things.
Right.
People couldn't
Well, yeah,
see
they don't
her
give you the
outside of
chance.
that. Yeah, it's
Right.
not up to you what
Right.
you get hired for.
And there's so many people that decide what you're cut out to do.
So many.
Yeah.
And let's just give her some props. She is 62 years old. Now,
And she
granted, I know
looked-
there's some work going on. There's
I
a
mean,
lot of makeup, but she looks.
She still looks like her.
Yeah,
you know what I
she
mean?
does. She
Like-
still looks like her,
Which is a big
unlike
sign.
so many that
Yeah.
have
No,
some
she
work.
looks very good for her age. She looks amazing.
Yeah. So it was a
And
very.
she seems good. She's had a lot, I feel like she's had a life.
Yeah.
And she seems like she's doing well. She was saying she was thinking about calling it quit. Maybe I'm done. Maybe
Yeah.
my career's over. And then she got this script and changed her life so far.
There's also a fun video of her family watching at home when she
Yes.
won, and they just completely freaked out and erupted in laughter and cheers and tears. So it was really nice to see her win.
You know they were not expecting that. They had to be expecting like Cynthia Erivo. I mean, look at she was up against Amy Adams, Cynthia Erivo,
Zendaya.
Zendaya. I mean, I don't know the
This
other
is a-
people, but
It's a crazy category.
Zendaya.
Sorry.
Zendaya.
Is it Zendaya?
Zendaya looked good. She looked
Yeah.
good. I don't know.
She did.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, I feel like they probably thought, well, Cynthia Erivo, or maybe Amy Adams.
Or Amy, yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing.
getting her due for Night Bitch, which I've heard is weird.
I did like the joke that
trailer
Nikki
looks
said
like-
about like she was like wicked, queer, night bitch. These are not just things Ben Affleck says when you orgasm.
Smells very good. Wicked.
Reindeer. Yeah. RFK joke. That was funny. Who else did I enjoy seeing?
The host chatter was a little weak. I thought there were
Yeah.
some moments I liked. The
It's
Debbie
always-
banter, the
Downer,
presenter
the
banter.
banter, not
It's
the
rough,
banter.
man. It's rough.
It is
It's never
rough.
funny. It's
And it just
never
never fails to just boggle my mind. Shout out to Boggle. See how I circle back that these professional actors who
Shout
are
out
winning
to
these big
Boggle.
awards cannot carry a 30-second bit. Like, did they just not? Is this the first time seeing it? They just can't do comedy. They get really nervous when they're live.
Probably
But
all of that.
it's painful. Like,
It
how
is.
do you pull
It's
off
tough. It's tough.
things you're doing, but you can't sound like a human when you have to just say things that are written for you. It's not like they ask you to come up with this stuff.
Well,
I
you
do
know,
feel like some struggle doing that as themselves as opposed to a character. Not all of them, but
right.
some of them.
And they get to do multiple takes on set.
Yeah.
You know, this is live. And yeah, maybe they're just not funny. Editors make people funnier. That's a true thing.
Went
True.
on too
Because the
long.
comedians are generally pretty good at it. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
you get the SNL folks up there presenting something like
Yeah.
they're the ones that it's
natural. It seems
goes
natural.
off. The timing's right.
Yeah.
But even like, like Seth Rogen and Catherine O'Hara. Like, I love Catherine O'Hara, but it just came off as really weird and went on way too long. And it was it had potential. It was like a bit about Canada and
Let's see.
about the like awards in Canada, and Catherine was played like Alanis Morissette's mom, and it was just like there was potential there.
There's a lot
Just kept
going on.
going, and like their chemistry was really weird, and
It was funny for a minute, and then it went for like 4 minutes.
yeah. And it was like, why is this going so long? Just get to it. And I always feel bad for the people that are sitting there waiting to hear their awards, and they got to sit through this, and they got to sit through the envelope's so tight. Oh my god, I can't get in there. Oh, just fucking say the winner. Not here for you. It's not
Let's
about
move
you.
it. Yeah.
So those are my thoughts.
Amelia Perez
it's a
was a
good
big.
Oh yeah.
Zoe
Yeah.
Saldana.
I guess we got to watch it, right?
All right, Gamora.
Do
I
we?
want-
I don't know.
I might. There's a lot. Okay, I definitely want to watch The Substance. I do want to watch Conclave.
Okay.
September 5th. I'd like to watch that. Brutalist, meh, it won, but I'm not really.
Yeah,
heard it's like
good.
3 hours.
3.5 hours.
No.
Oh my
thank
god,
you.
that's longer than Wicked.
Yeah, it
An
is.
hour.
Hey, how about Flow?
Are they singing and
Best
dancing in the
animated.
Brutalist? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Maybe they should.
Oh yeah, Flo. That was a
But
fun
about
one.
the cat. I gotta see that. I
Yeah,
gotta see that.
was sweet.
Yeah, Amelia Perez won Best Non-English Language Picture, Foreign Picture, and Best Musical. Or look, I'm sure it's a fine show. This
Sure.
Amelia Perez, but you're saying it's a better musical or comedy than Wicked. Get out of here.
I don't know.
I feel like the Oscars are gonna. I mean, maybe. I just feel like. I don't know. We'll see how the Oscars go.
Yeah.
I feel like the Oscars are more inclined to appreciate the big, make us a lot of money musical Hollywood spectacle than the foreign press.
foreign language. Yeah. Oh no, that's a good point. And I feel like that what I've heard people say about the Amelia Perez movie is like a lot. Some people I've talked to say, yeah, I just stopped watching it after like the first 20 minutes.
Oh, really?
Because it's not something. I don't know. It sounds like it's a little weird.
Yeah, I've heard it's weird, which I'm
And
okay
then-
with. But
Weird is fine, but if it has to be
Well, and-
entertaining and weird.
A lot of people are kind of saying a little cultural appropriation because it's supposed to be in Mexico or about Mexico, and many of the actors and actresses are not Mexican. And then the filmmaker is French and
yeah.
has come out and said that he did not do any research on
Oh.
Mexican heritage because
Oh.
that wasn't in his vision. He had a vision and he was sticking to it.
Okay.
And no matter what what the actual
Interesting.
so he had no concern with like
Okay.
making it any kind of like authentic to anything, and just said no, that wasn't important to me. So I think there's some backlash around that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
It did kind of confuse me. I had to look it up because he went up to accept the award and he had a French. He was speaking in French, and at first I was like, "Wait, he's speaking Spanish? No, that's definitely French."
No,
I
that's
had a
fine.
translator. So yeah, and I looked that up. Apparently, that's a thing. So
Hacks and Gene Smart again,
Yes.
as they should,
Woohoo.
because they're awesome.
Huge.
Yeah, Gene, just get used to it, man. I don't know what the other actresses are doing, but if you watch Hacks, like who can beat Gene Smart? She's amazing. Jodie Foster won for True Detective Night Country in a very funny
Yeah.
moment when she was on her way up. Sofia Vergara was like, I heard someone yelling. I couldn't tell what she was saying. It was Sofia Vergara yelling, "No, give me one!" And then
Not
they cut to
again.
her, and she was laughing. And so, and like Jodie's been beating her. Like I think they've been going head to head on this because Sofia Vergara was in. I forgot what she did, but she was nominated.
She plays like a drug lord.
Yeah. And Jodie keeps winning. She's like, "No!" Give me one."
Oh, that's tough.
And Jodie's like, "I love you, Sophia," or whatever she yelled at. It was funny, but yeah, Jodie fought. I'd forgot. You sometimes forget. Like I guess it won in the Emmys, and you're like, "Oh yeah, this is still the year these awards still count for those shows too." Like
Yeah.
Baby Reindeer and Night Country, and you forget that. Oh yeah, we're still voting on those.
Yeah,
but and Agatha, which we feel like it was just on. So
Yeah.
it's
you know who
yeah.
else looked good? Kathy Bates. I thought Kathy looked
Yeah.
very like youthful. They had like kind of a fun hair thing going on, and
Yeah,
she
she
had a
looked good.
funny moment where she ripped up her speech when she lost to Anna Sawai. Shogun, of course, won
Big
a lot.
winner. Huge
Yeah.
winner.
Yeah,
I always think of when we were at Comic Con and we saw they did like a Shogun performance out there on that stage outside, and you think, they're putting a lot into this. I wonder if it'll be good. And here it is.
yeah.
winning
It
a bunch
was
of
like
Oscars.
in full costume, live battle on the stage. It was cool. It was
Yeah.
cool because they had like mist and stuff, made it like spooky. It was
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they knew they had a hit, or I guess, so they a good show because they did it up. Colin Farrell, your workout buddy.
My
Sarah.
physical therapy buddy.
Yeah.
Very nice man.
Oh,
I was pleasantly surprised.
that's good.
Worked out with him a few times.
Nice. Nice.
As you do. We all work out with celebrities there now.
Yeah.
It's just
He's
part of
got that
life.
cute little accent. Cutie pie. Zendaya is engaged to Tom Holland. She wore a big old engagement ring on her finger. She was like low key. She was just like kind of like posing with it on, and then people were like, "What is this?" I like Zendaya, and I like Tom Holland a lot. I think they're very cute. If you haven't seen Tom Holland's performance of "Singing in the Rain" / Umbrella on the lip sync battle,
It's a
show,
must watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
must
you gotta
watch.
watch.
I
Gotta
had a
watch
whole new respect for him after I watched that.
Yeah, you gotta
Really?
watch that.
Dove into it. So, what are some other Andrew Garfield's on here? 'Cause
Look
he's
good.
just because he's really hot.
Yeah, he is really hot.
Does he have anything
for you.
coming out or something? Like, why was he besides being hot?
He was in
I feel like
something.
he's got a movie coming out with Florence Pugh at some point.
Oh
With
yeah.
or did it already come out with that weird carousel horse that people kept memeing into other things? He's doing stuff. He's doing stuff.
I thought he was
Was
nominated
that him?
for something.
He may have been. There were a lot of there were random nominees that I didn't realize for like TV drama, like Glenn Powell, I think, and oh, by the way,
Yeah,
Harrison
Glenn Powell.
Ford did not win for supporting actor. I
No,
only
for
saw
shrinking.
one clip of him in that show, but I thought he should have won. He was really good. Like Eddie Redmayne, The Day of the Jackal, Jake Gyllenhaal, Presumed Innocent, or maybe it was Mel. I don't remember, but he was nominated for something for the show or movie Hitman. I don't know. There's like some random, like, oh, they're nominated kind of
Yeah.
Yeah. Kieran Culkin won
Oh yeah.
for A Real Pain.
Yeah,
He did
I
kind of
saw
a
that. It's a good
Weird,
movie.
funny speech about like hanging out with Mario Lopez before.
Yeah, taking
having
a
a
shot
shot.
at tequila.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that part.
things.
Yeah,
He's
he's
the
got
Globes. They're just kind of, eh.
loose.
Yeah.
Well, they're set. They're in the same room that Tara and I go to the DGAs when we go. It's the same room. So it's just literally, it's probably the same thing. Bunch of tables. They put a bunch of wine on the tables. They, they get you drinking beforehand, and there you go. It's not quite as crazy as the Golden Globes. I was looking, trying to figure out where are they. Like, where is the red carpet? Like, where are they doing all this? But
Yeah. It looks
Fun.
very
I'm glad they're
small to
back.
me on the. Now that
Yeah.
I've been in the room a couple times now, it looks very small. It is
No.
very small. It's not.
You know
a,
what's up.
it's not a big thing.
speaking of the room, what the heck was with the nominees? Like, here's like
Oh,
they're
the
putting a pin
little-
on a map. Here's where they're sitting. I don't think anybody like that. Like,
No.
let's not show clips. Let's show where they like, and it's not like you're showing where they're sitting. You can see who they're sitting with. It's
Right.
just like they're over there. They're over there. They're right there.
like a Google
put that
map
little point.
kinda
Like it
thing.
was like a Google map pointer thing.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing I've seen. Like, what possible any information that did you gain from that was relevant in any other?
And you know what? You know what I want to see? I want to see the pretty stage behind them when they're presenting. They don't need to do this
Right.
thing where they had this camera on like a swivel that you could see from the other angles, and it was like, 3 feet in front of
Yeah,
the
it was a close-up.
person, and then you just saw kind of blurry in the background everybody sitting there looking awkward, knowing that they're on camera, trying to not do anything too weird.
Sure.
And then they like kind of pan over, and then on a screen way in the background is like the title of, best actor in a TV thing. I did not care for that. Again, just show me the clips with the pretty stage in the background,
Yeah,
turn
they're-
down the lights, let people watch the clips for a second.
Yeah.
Trying new stuff, trying to keep it new,
Yeah.
fresh.
They try, and
It was a miss. It was
I
a miss.
just don't. That little map pointer thing was just
No,
with
the
their
map-
picture as their character. Like, what
They're
were you
tiny,
trying to
and they're
accomplish?
tiny little pictures of their character.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
What they
and
should have
it's
done
like-
is shown you a map like where they actually live in LA.
Yeah.
There you
That
go.
would've been
That
more
would have been
interesting.
helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have really, especially because these award shows, again, you haven't seen half the stuff. It's kind of nice to see those clips of the
Right.
shows and of the actors doing the parts. I think that.
Far
And
more
they-
beneficial.
yeah, then
It's also
having
a
these
time thing, I'm sure,
well,
saves
then
time.
shorten up the really terrible things. The banter it was
That's
so
fair.
long, way longer than normal. I felt like,
And
and,
some of
then
the speeches went on, and because they already cut Viola Davis and Ted Danson won awards. Like she won the Cecil B. DeMille Award at a different ceremony, and she came out to pronounce and say, "Oh, I'm happy to have won this. Here's something else I'm going to introduce." Whereas, like, they didn't give her a chance to give a speech on the main show. Like, I
Yeah,
feel like
on
they
live
used to
TV.
have that award be live, but not this time.
I mean, let's just say it. Get rid of the banter. Just here are the
Seriously,
two
it's not funny.
presenters. Here's the nominees. Here's the winner. We don't need forced, unfunny banter.
right,
It doesn't
No.
do anyone any good.
nope,
Very rarely do they pull it off well.
It's
Right.
just not worth it. I don't know why they still do it. It's such a antiquated thing of like, it's just not funny. It's
No.
rare when it works.
Very. Most of the time, it did not. So.
let's
That's
see.
our
Anything
take.
else? Yeah, that was.
But yeah,
Ah,
Shogun,
big moments.
Shogun, big winner.
Yeah. And Amelia Perez. I feel like those are the two big winners.
Yeah.
Head up, Wicked. You'll be back for the Oscar. It'll be interesting. Critics' Choice Awards next weekend. So
Oh, cool.
we'll see what direction they go. And See if it's gonna be like a Zoe Ariana showdown.
Yeah. Brandy Carlisle and Elton John had kind of a fun little intro together.
Oh, cool.
They did, I don't know if they really bantered. He's like, you know, I'm here. I'm dealing with my, you know, you've heard about my eye infection. I just want to let you know it's not as bad as it seems. I'm doing okay. And I'm just really happy to be here presenting with my co-host or with my partner here, Rihanna. And it was Brandy Carlisle.
That's very good. That's funny.
That one
that's-
landed. That
that's
one
funny.
landed.
Yeah.
The like timing on it. Brandy Carlisle looks great.
Yeah. They introduced
So-
what score? I think score or song.
Two. I think both. They did
Score and
both. I
song?
think they came
Yeah.
back and did the other one. So
I'll have to watch that.
yeah, that was cute.
Apparently, Dax Shepard was caught on video watching the Lions Vikings game during the. I get it. I get it, Dax. I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's a long
By
night.
the way,
You know?
can I shout out Pamela Anderson?
Sure.
She was nominated. She's done this thing now. I don't think she wears makeup at all.
Yeah,
Anywhere.
she doesn't wear makeup anymore.
And she's cool. I saw her.
I'm gonna call her out on this because this happens a lot.
Oh boy,
Uh-huh.
here we
People
go.
post their makeup free things and
Yeah.
makeup free now, and I get it. I get what you're saying.
Did you see her though? She's not wearing any.
You're minimal. You have
Look
like
at her
a-
picture.
you put on a base or like a primer,
Yeah, but for her,
and maybe
she's
like
so
you're
makeup.
going very like a nude look where like you're minimal. You know.
In Hollywood, that is a bold move.
Oh no, it's a bold move. No, I give her all the credit. But I'm just saying,
I don't think she's wearing makeup in this picture.
If
at the
any,
Globes.
it's not a lot.
yeah, I'm just thinking maybe like a prime or something to like even your skin tone a little bit.
I mean, it doesn't
do
look
that
even.
sometimes.
It doesn't look even.
Wow, cat body shame much?
No, I'm just supporting her. I'm saying that she's not a liar, Tara. I don't think she's wearing any makeup.
But
I
okay,
mean,
well,
if-
she looks
you know.
great.
The Pamela okay, Pamela Anderson wanted to wear makeup at the Golden Globes, but feared she'd face backlash, so she wore minimal.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not trying to call her a liar. I'm
She
just
opted for
saying
soft pink lip and
a
glowing
natural
skin.
look. And that's great. I love that. I think that's what makeup should be. Just, you know, because a lot of people post, oh, no makeup, or you search for like Jennifer Lopez, no makeup, and you get the quote like, oh, Jennifer Lopez went makeup free on her Instagram today, and she has like full eyelashes and
Yeah,
like,
no, that's that. I mean,
completely-
that.
but it's just a more of a nude, like beige.
I mean, J Lo is a liar. I think we all can agree on.
Oh
that.
yeah. So
Oh, for sure, 100%.
she's never been photographed.
But you know, I like this new Pamela Anderson
I like it.
Renaissance rebirth, whatever.
Yeah, and
And
that
she's
the-
beautiful. Like she
Yeah.
doesn't need all this
She doesn't.
No.
junk.
And I want to see that movie that she's in. It looks really good.
Yeah, there's a lot. I'm kind of like I'm excited to see. Well, for sure. What was it? The cat one?
Flow?
Flow. The Substance. I'll try Amelia Perez. We'll see.
Yeah.
They won a lot. I like Zoe. Zoe needs to know when to stop a speech, but I liked her.
Oh,
Yeah, she went on a little bit.
bit.
But I get it. It's your moment. Your moment. You might not
that's
be
your
back now.
moment. Exactly.
So it was a good night.
Long time.
Good job, Globes. Bring Nikki back next year.
Yeah, I think Nikki will get a lot more hosting out of this
I hope so.
gig. Yeah, she
Yeah.
did great.
It's not going to be Amy and
It-
Tina.
Almost
Get
makes me want to watch her stand-up special, and I never want to watch stand-up specials.
Let me tell you this. They were talking about it at work today,
Oh.
about her stand-up special,
Okay.
and said she's great, like at the Globes, like when she's roasting someone, when she has like a topic that she's like trying to joke about. Her stand-up, one of my coworkers said, after like 10 minutes of jokes about like dicks and sex, like you're just okay, we get it. Like she kind of gets focused on like a certain
Got
thing. He was like, she's funny, but at some point, like, I'm not a prude, but okay, find another topic or something
Got
like
it.
that.
One
So,
trick pony.
but
kinda
then she's funnier, like at the roasts when she's got like a target of her humor, or like the Globes where there's like a lot of, it's focused on that's something else besides like defaulting to sex dick jokes.
Got it.
I've not seen it, but that's the commentary I got today. But I'm sure she's funny.
You could say she's a one dick pony.
You could.
Oh, boy.
Well, give it a shot. Tell us what you think, Tara.
Okay.
I want to check it out.
I'll
I don't
I'll
watch
let you
stand-up
know
either,
if she's
but
a
let us
one-dick
know.
pony or a multiple-dicked pony.
How many dicks?
Gotcha.
No, I'm not pony.
Anyway, Twitter. Oh, by the way, we're thirsty. We could use some beers.
Oh, that's right. We're supposed to talk about.
very thirsty.
Oh, boy.
I could use a beer right now, man.
Well, you know, it's funny you say that, Wendy. If our beautiful, generous listeners out there want to send us some beers, we would gladly receive them. You can go to our website at shenerdsout.com. There's a little tab on the right side, I think, maybe. I should look it up. And it says buy some beers, and you can click on that.
Or maybe it says buy them a coffee. Does it say buy them a coffee, or did we change it?
Coffee.
Cat and I will drink a coffee.
Let me look it up.
I'll take
It should
tea.
say buy 5-hour energy for Wendy.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what you do. Go to our website,
Okay.
and there's two places you can go. Either the top right, and the little, what are those things called? The bar. What is it?
Tab.
Menu. The menu.
Menu.
Yeah, the menu tab.
Drop down
thingy.
menu.
Little
Yeah.
hamburger tab thing.
You go to you click on donate, and that takes you to our the Buy Me a Coffee page. Or if you're on the main page, just scroll down. If you go below some of our links there on the side, Buy Me a Coffee. You click on that, and then it says you can buy us a beer. This is how we actually pay the bills. Believe it or not, it costs money to do what we're doing. So I know it doesn't sound like it, but we have bills to pay, and we would really appreciate it if you guys can kick us down some beers. We're thinking of maybe doing some sort of Patreon subscription type thing later this year, but it really does help, takes a bit of the stress off doing this once a week. And if you don't mind, kick us some beers. We'd appreciate it.
We're going into our 6th year of doing this. We started this podcast in 2019.
I know.
6 years.
Crazy.
So, yeah.
Longevity.
If you've been listening, if you like the show, if you can.
Yeah, if you
throw
can.
us a couple
You know what
beers.
they say?
It helps.
It does. Every little bit
Oh.
helps.
Dough or donate. There is no try.
Oh, someone's as good as my one dick pony joke.
Yeah.
But we're on the Twitter. Are we done?
I think so.
That's Not Podcast with 1D. We're on the Blue Sky at somewhere over the rainbow. She Nerds Out. .biscay.com or .man. Whatever. Just look up She Nerds Out.
Okay. At Instagram and Facebook at She Nerds Out Podcast.
And then you can send us an email at shenerdsout@gmail.com or go to our website, shenerdsout.com, where you can send us a message. You can leave us a voicemail. You can buy us a beer, get caught up on episodes, look at our merch, and then buy some merch. It's really, one-stop snopping.
I feel like Tara and I, we should get together and upgrade our merch. Let's
Yeah.
update our
Merch
merch.
party.
Hey, that sounds
I'm
great.
good at making a base, and then Tara comes in and is like, not that fun. But it's how we work well together.
Yeah, it
I
is.
love that idea.
Let's
Okay.
start this year off with the new
Some
everything.
refresh. Let's do a
Some
glow up.
Let's re-glow up. There we go. This is the year for whatever. So let's
Yeah. I mean, 6 years, we need a
I
little
know. We need to refresh
refresher.
ourselves. Woo! Let's do it. All right. Until next time. Happy New Year. And She Nerds Out.
Ow.
Out.
She nerds out. We're girls that like nerdy things.